Hey guys, Tim here with Survive 72. I want to bring you another little quick video on an item that I found the other day on the internet when I was doing some search about some information. And it's called Rain Stick F2O. Let you take a look at that right there. That's what the package it comes in, what it looks like. This is made by a corporation by the name of see if I can read it again on here. Fluid Technologies Solutions, H2O. It's a company that's developed this water filter system, and from my research on it, they developed this for like third world countries where their water quality was pretty poor, and they could use these to help filter out water and provide a good clean drinking source for people in that area. Now there's a couple of different products that they make. This one right here is called Rain Stick, and basically it's just a little pouch, and you drop it in the water, and I'm going to do it here in just a few minutes, and you let it sit there for 4 to 6 hours, and it hydrates itself, and it actually the pouch itself filters the water. Now it will filter up to 0.0007 microns, and that is very, very small. And it blocks bacteria, viruses, cysts, and any of those other bad things that you find in the water. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to put one in this water source that I have right here, as you can see, and we're gonna test it out, see how well it does in here. So let me open up the package and pull one out. Bear with me just a second while I get it out. And let you take a look at this pouch thing. And that's what it looks like. It's just a small kind of a pouch. It's very small membrane type thing. And inside it there's a substance. I'm not sure what it is, but it draws the water through the outside of that pouch and into it, and it will produce about 200 milliliters of fresh drinking water, and it also will produce electrolytes and vitamins with this powder source that's inside there. So I'm going to set this thing in the water right here. This water is actually moving, so I need to put it somewhere where my pouch is not going to float off. Let me come right down here. This looks like a good place right here. I can put it underneath, right in there, and hopefully it won't float away. There we go. I don't like that spot. I'm going to sink it down in here some, like right in there. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we're going to leave that in there for about 6 hours, and then I'll come back to it. We'll pull it out and we'll check it out, see how well it did. And I'll see you in about 6. Bye. Hey, okay, I'm back. Come back down to where we put the rain stick in the water. You can see it right there. Now, I left it here. Actually, I left it longer than 6 hours. I left it overnight. Had some stuff I had to go do, so I wasn't able to get back down here and get it. So we're going to pull it out here, and we're going to check it out and see how this thing worked, okay? But as you can see, it's still in that water where we put it, this running water. And it's not really that clean water, but we're going to check this thing out and see how it works. So if I can get in here without falling down. Okay. And you can see now it's pretty full, you know, probably about 200 liters in there, and it looks clear. So let's check this out here. All right, it comes with these straws in a little pouch like this that you stab in there. It's kind of like one of those little fruit drink things, okay? Remember, Rain Stick F2O, made by Fluid Technology Solutions, okay? So we're going to try this thing out. So give me a second here so I can put the camera right there where you can see it. All right, it says to basically you want to wipe off the excess water on the outside of it. Of course, you know, water like that on the outside is probably going to be where the contaminated water is. And it looks like if I squeeze that thing, yeah, the water inside wants to come out, so you don't want to squeeze it too hard. All right, I'm going to poke a hole in it, just like that. Let's see what we get. Tastes good. It's got kind of a just a slight orange taste, not much, but it's hey, it tastes just like water out of a water bottle. Actually tastes pretty daggone good. And there's quite a bit of water in this thing. I'm surprised. There's definitely enough water in there to keep you going if you needed it. Okay. So now the question is, was it really that clean? I guess I'll know in a little while. I'll get diarrhea or something like that. But as of right now, that's a pretty cool device, in my opinion. And if this thing works the way it says that it does, I don't understand why this is not broadcast all over the place, because that thing works. That worked great. You know, that water was perfect. Like I said in the first part of this video, they make 3 or 4 different products. This is the Rain Stick, and then they have one, I think it's called a Drop Stick or something like that, that's a little bigger than this one. It's for fresh water, like this. And they also make one for salt water. It's called Mariner. And the next size up from this makes 500 milliliters of water, where this one made 200. And then the salt water one, I think, if I read that right, it made 800 milliliters of water. And it will filter out, if I was reading right on there, it said 97% of the salt out of salt water. And this right here, you know, I was expecting like a more orange flavor, but there was just a slight little orange flavor to it, but it wasn't much at all. You could barely tell it. But it was very clean tasting, and of course, being in that running water right there, it was still real cool too. So, hey, it's a go in my opinion, and this is a pretty cool product. You got 10 of those pouches right there for $20, and you know, you got quite a bit of water right there, and you could filter quite a bit out. Of course, it takes time. You have to leave it and let it set. So, hope you guys got something out of that. I did. It was a pretty cool little device. So, just remember, knowledge is everything, and knowing's half the battle. And you can make it out alive and kicking. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time here at Survive 72. Bye.